Hey, Biker Trash here. This is my fourth attempt at making this. They're going way too long, so I'm not going to skip all the chit-chat. I would like to thank both Prime92 and Too Old for Toys for all the help they've been giving me in my starting my Gundam collection. So without any further ado, the Double Zeta Gundam. This guy right here, he is a transforming Gundam. You know, you see all these little bits over here. It's obviously not a Gundam. He must transform. See if I can get all this. It's never gonna get all of it. First thing I'm gonna go ahead and discuss is his little. I don't know the proper term. I'm just gonna call it a core fighter. I think that's correct, but that might be from G Gundam. So anyway, very neat little figure. Had a blast painting this thing. For me, I enjoy putting these things together a lot more than I enjoy displaying them. They've also got this piece right here, which I'm sure this has a name. I think Prime92 called it the arm fighter or the chest fighter. I'm not going to try and make up names or nothing. I'm going to show you what it is and what they are. This right here is a big chunk of stuff that this makes up the robot's legs and backpack. And I'm going to show you one of my favorite things about this. This right here, the core fighter right here, you collapse the boosters in the back together, and this will slot just right in there. And where this didn't look all that good on its own, just pop that thing on the front of it, and now it looks pretty right there. Because I mean, the only thing this thing was missing was it has no cockpit, but this right here looks like it means business. So all is forgiven now. Now, this thing right here will also combine with this. You gotta remove this again. This right here, the cockpit, is gonna fold underneath. This is gonna fold on top of it, right into there. And just put this right back like it was. And just to make sure it doesn't go anywhere, after it goes in, it also comes back just a hair. And then it's very secure. I mean, anyway, at first I thought it was flimsy, and then I found out it had to come back. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and this white tab right here, just pick that up and fold these blue dealies down. Then this right here has got a blue tab on the back. Is going to go into a notch right there. Go ahead and spread the arms out just a little bit to clear those blue dealies I folded down. Once you get that back in there, the white tab comes back down, and it's got some nubs that lock everything in place. So once you get it right there, and I forgot to rotate these. These right here are supposed to be on the bottom, like that right there. But I forgot them. I kind of like them better on the top. But they're incorrect. So anyway, so right there you have him in this mode, whatever this is called. I'm sure that someone will tell me, and I will go and add a footnote, and I'll credit whoever is the first person to say it. So anyway, that being said and done, he's very close to being in robot mode right here. What you're going to do to go ahead and get him into robot mode, this red piece right here in the front is going to pick up. Just gotta get my fingernails, and once you get that up, this right here just comes out and later will become his handgun. This right here, what you've got right there, just go ahead and rotate these blue shields around and fold that up to form his shoulder pads, which look very good on him. This right here is going to fold over his shoulders, and then the red piece right here is going to fold down in here, push it down, and you'll hear it clip about the same time that the gold collar starts showing up around. To transform the legs, I had a lot of trouble at first trying to figure it out because I didn't know that you had to pull it down before rotating it, both going to and from the robot mode. So once you get it up, it rides in this channel on the side of it, just rides right down like that. Once you get it about halfway, you're going to have to take the toe and pull it in and just keep pulling until it didn't clip. There. I'm sure y'all heard that click. It's very noticeable whenever it locks in place. So once you got that down and the thruster is no longer sticking up through here, you can keep pulling this down and then push it back up and it clips into place again, and you have one leg. Go ahead and do the other one. So once you get this all like this, the backpack, that don't quite look right, does it? So first thing you're going to do is going to go ahead, and they have a small gray peg right here. Just go ahead and pick that up like that. Then this is going to come and swing around. And that gray peg is going to go into a hole in his back and snap into place. Now, pretty much all this guy is missing is hands and a head. Let's go ahead and take care of the hands first. These blue panels on the back of the arms are going to open up, and the arms have to go towards the forearm like this from inside the arm. Clip that back shut. Now, where's the head, you ask? It detaches. So that is pretty much it for the transformation. All you gotta do is clean up some loose ends and you're done with it. I would like to say that this is a fantastic looking robot. I like it a lot. It's got a nice bulk to it. It's got tons of detail all over in it. And even though it is almost unposable, it's not non-posable, it's unposable. I like it a lot. It's kind of got like a G1 figure feel to it, and really they are from about the same era. This is the copyright date on this box was 1991. So, you know, it's kind of just, you know, nostalgia feeling. This right here, this is going to come around like this. The barrels that were underneath the come on, Josh. Underneath the cockpit of the large combined jet mode, and all that's going to come together like that. Go into one hand, and they've got a small protrusion on the bottom of the handle. It almost has to go in at an angle and then down, and that's pretty much it. Got his gun right there, ready to blast somebody. Oh, I just realized I didn't tell you. If you get this guy and put together, it will not look quite like this. The backpack comes molded in the same dark blue plastic as this right here, and I just didn't think a blue backpack looked that good, so I went ahead and mixed up a kind of like a battleship gray. I used a little bit of ultramarine blue and Adaptus battle gray, I think it was, or let me see, I don't want to tell you the wrong color and you'll not be able to find it. Yeah, Adaptus battle gray. So I mixed it 2 parts blue to 1 part 2 parts gray to 1 part blue, and came up with this battleship gray, which I like a lot. Only thing I've got left to show you really is his beam saber. I'm just going to go ahead and detach his whole hand, because this might be frowned on, but because this hand only goes on for the beam saber, I just went ahead and glued them together to where I can't lose one or the other. I'd have to lose both of them. So there you go. He has this huge sword, which apparently is not showing up on video because there. Now it's getting some light on it. This thing is huge, this sword. And actually, after watching some of the anime, to be able to get some references for colors and whatnot, I think this sword is undersized, because it looks like the sword should be out to about right here in some of the action scenes. So you figure this thing is 144 to 1, which means that each inch is equal to 12 feet. And this looks like it's about 4.5 foot, let's see, 5 foot. So you got a 60-foot long tower of electric death for a sword, which just rocks so hard I can't describe it. Somebody's going to correct my math, I'm sure, but I think that's right. One thing very important that I discovered with this kit, or more specifically with this kit, is just because they're 144 to 1 does not mean they're going to be the same size. It's not like Transformers where you have to say, well, I'm going to get this figure from this size range and this figure from this size range to have them in scale. They are in scale as is. If it says, you know, the 144 to 1, any one you get like that is going to be in scale to any other 144 to 1. I like that a lot. Simplifies things. So anyway, you can see just how small this guy is. Let me just put him in front. So, yeah, tiny. You have to really, you know, study up and make sure I don't get no runts, because I really want the Rick Dias, but from what I understand, that's a fairly small mobile suit. So I'll have to see. Anyway, that is pretty much it. Y'all have a good day, and I've got 3 more Gundams yet to build, just sitting in the corner over there waiting. I'll talk to y'all later.